Um,
5 minutes.
Howdy, folks. You need to, I got to introduce you. So, I got a friend of mine I'm introducing tonight, and I do believe you'll accept him well. Very nice guy. At any rate, to the, point at hand, there's things that go on, and I usually live by the rule, if I can't control, if I have no control or whatnot, I try not to let it occupy my mind. So if there's nothing you can do about it, then why entertain the thought? So I want to bring to light something that's going on. I tried to do this video earlier and it didn't work out very well. So we're redoing it now. Here in Zanesville, Ohio, tragedies taking place, and the Muskingum County Adult and Children's Services they've really stooped to an all-time low because they've committed the crime of kidnapping, in my opinion. Okay? Now, kidnapping, in my opinion, is if you were to go and take a kid away from where it lives and it doesn't come back. I consider that to be kidnapping. And as I'm sure most of you would agree with me, I would venture to assume. But at any rate, just imagine it if it happened to you, okay? You or a family member, they show up and it's a weekend and they take your daughter or your granddaughter. In this specific case, we're talking about a granddaughter that has been taken from home, and with absolutely no form of identification, and things left behind is 2 letters left behind between the doors from the Common Pleas Court Juvenile Division in Muskingum County. Now, mind you, these are like a warrant, somebody has to sign for these, for this court order. Now, I want you to keep that in mind because it was never signed, and I will show documentation, of that fact. Hey, Hugh Bob. Welcome.
Oh, man.
I got an audience here that's probably meet you.
Let me catch my breath because.
Oh, did it?
You said 47 steps.
I know. I didn't really think you was going to go do the Stairmaster, dude.
I did.
I really didn't think. I thought you was lying.
You said the Rick Climber, the famine. When the dogs started coming out.
We got a rope climb here too. I mean,
it's a long way.
This is like it's Disneyland, man.
But okay, I'm got my breath
now. I want you to meet Hugh Bob.
Hey.
Hugh Bob.
Hey, I'm Hugh Bob.
This is okay.
Now,
This is Hugh Bob, my favorite fisher in the wide world. I mean, look at that.
This ain't my
Dude,
fishing.
that just screams, I want to catch a but I don't think I'd ever get it because, you know, the pollution in the world today. What do you think about pollution in the world today, Hugh Bob?
Pollution?
Yeah.
Well, when I was fishing, I seen that sudsy stuff on top of the water, you know what I mean?
Oh, it made you think of the toilet?
Yeah.
It did, didn't it? That's what it reminded me of. You know,
yeah, in the creek.
yeah, like when it was high, it would get high, and then it'd be all like down the dam at Johnny Creek. Yeah. Good fishing down there, though, huh?
Yeah, it's real good fishing down there.
Would you?
Big carp.
Oh my God! Would you believe me if I told you I caught a 54-pound showhead out there?
I won't believe you, Joe.
And I caught it on a hot dog. I caught it on a hot dog. It was big. It was really, really, really big.
But I remember when you was down there and you had a can of corn and a hammer. I said, Joe, what are you doing with that corn and hammer? He said, watch this, you Bob. You dumped a can of corn in there and fish come up to get one and you smacked it in the head. And I said, Joe, wouldn't that be better if you used a can of peas?
You know what?
The fish come up, you get a pea.
He's right. But never use peas.
No.
Because peas,
Don't digest.
snapping turtles.
Yeah.
They really like, I don't know what it is about peas, but snapping turtles and peas are like Forrest Gump and, okay?
But just some cookies. No.
Oh, man. You know,
Damn.
but fucked up, man. You know, and
trippy.
it's good to have a little humor
Yeah.
because things can get so serious so fast.
I know.
You
They do
know?
that, they-
It can like
it's not
that.
quick.
I was getting ready to.
What you getting into?
I had started into this the Muskingum County criminal actions they're committing against the family that lives here in Zanesville.
All right.
By how their granddaughter. You believe that? Someone take a granddaughter from somebody without identifying themselves. They don't need no credentials, nothing, except for 2 pieces of paper in between the doors. You believe that shit?
Yeah. I opened up the door the other day, Joe, and I looked in, there's 2 pieces. Yeah. I don't know who put them there. Because, I can't read that good.
You know, it's my glass too. Tuck.
Yeah.
I heard he's been seen around.
I know.
You know, didn't identify themselves. You never know.
I know.
You know.
Okay. On TV.
I was on Judge Alley once.
Was you?
Yep.
I better threw you out.
We on Judge Alex fighting over furniture. Yeah, against Bob Blaney. We lost.
Yeah. I remember that.
That's because my ex-wife was a liar.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to go. She tied me up and took me hostage. But
I was one of those throwing recliners. Those recliners, not yours.
just so you know, I want everybody to know that me and this gentleman go so far back that I'm 44 and I can't not remember him.
Nope.
That's how far back we go.
Yeah.
So that kind of time's rare.
That was back where the squirrels was flying, Joe. Wasn't it?
I'll tell you what,
It was flying like crazy.
it's the swinging bridge.
Yeah.
It was still halfway, you know.
Yeah.
It's way.
Never mind.
But at any rate, these 2 pieces of paper, and was meant for the biological parents and not the grandparents. I find that they deliver something to heirs.
Well, I heard just at the bottom wasn't even signed. They're not.
Where they make the hearing.
Where I say, Joe, this is for you. You sign
and then yeah, it's kind of like a warrant.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even signed. That's what I heard.
That's what I got too. Cause do it. I didn't get a chance to talk to. I wanted to talk to the grandmother, but I never got a chance to.
I know.
I wanted to get before because what I want is for people to understand how corrupt and how bad things are actually getting.
We're getting bad.
Hey Bob, I'm telling you, man. And it's our younger generation. See that nobody's teaching. This is not right.
You know what the key thing is, Joe? Is that initial. If you think we should filter that initial thing out? I don't know. But I don't know.
It is a little odd. And mind you, a judge's signature just wrote in a door. I mean, it does seem, a little, a little fucked up if you ask me. But here's what it boils down to, though: 2 pieces of paper inside of a door, and according to what I've read and documentation that I got from the grandfather, he's letting me borrow it.
Yeah.
Of course, you know that.
Yep.
You was with me when I got it.
That's right.
The fairies just floated away with what I was thinking about.
Yeah. But
Did they fly into you?
No.
Okay.
I was kind of shocked when I seen that paper in that door like that.
There you go. Okay.
That because as old as that old grandpa was, he couldn't even been able to pick it up. But that made me feel bad.
So
because they didn't,
Go ahead.
But it made me feel bad because he couldn't even pick it up. And here it was. Anybody know anybody?
Well, I had a little talk with the grandfather for a minute and got some details. And of course, this child is 9 years old and has lived her life.
Wow, Joe, that's
her whole life.
That's
beautiful. And
she is all that, Joe.
Because of now, from what I'm gathering, the 2 papers, there wasn't even a
door.
Threw in the door and took a kid from their grandmother.
Little kid, 35 days ago.
With 30, it has been 35 days ago. Is that what I couldn't remember how many he said.
I still can't get that little kid out of my.
No, your heart does go out because, I mean, most people only think about themselves.
Right.
Okay. I mean, it's just. I'm sorry, folks. I mean, it's just the way the world tends to. I see it, in my opinion. I see a lot of selfishness. I see a lot of acquire, greed. What can I gain? How can this benefit me? And you always hear me talk about we need a little more of selfless acts for other people. Well, it's time, because when something like this happens, and a child and a mother and a grandparent and possibly did he say she had a sister?
I think
or something.
Two sisters.
2 sisters.
2 sisters, Joe. Yeah.
And 2 sisters, and it's ripping. It's ripping a family apart.
Yeah.
And I just want you to imagine, if it's you, it can happen to them. Who's to say it can't happen to you?
Yeah.
And
things you gotta look for those like if you got if there were things they don't usually wear, but there was someone placed with someone else. You know what I mean, Joe?
mm-hmm.
And
I do know what you mean, Hugh
and
Bob.
these kids are very unhappy, and they tend to make themselves happy because they think, sooner or later grandma's gonna come back and get them.
Right.
But
Yeah. Well,
it's hell on
that
them.
that would be homesick. I'd call that homesick. I call that missing uh, Mamaw or
Uh,
whatever she may call her. Um,
Especially when them kids, they they raise the old way and what I
or an old school bringing uppins.
yeah
Gave her some values.
yeah
Something that's rare amongst these
yeah
days. Wouldn't you
um,
consider that to be rare these days? Especially when a lot of
um,
parenting is from giving their child a ADD pill and watching them sitting drooling themselves on the
go
couch.
to sleep, huh? Yeah.
That's not parenting, my friends. Parenting is, I don't care what way you look at it, if you're a grandparent or if you're a parent, you instill your values, your core beliefs, your moral compass goes into this child. That's what raising a child is all about.
That's right, Joe.
Making you immortal, Hugh Bob. If
Yeah,
you live on forever through
yeah,
your children. And, I mean, would you agree with that?
yeah. I agree with that, Joe. That's because you pretty much come from the north end of the sticks or whatever
Yeah,
like that. I don't
I'm,
really,
I'm
you
from the
know,
poor side of town.
right.
I remember,
And but
Christmases riding the bus and
but
Avondale Youth Center kids having better
yeah,
shit than I
yeah.
had.
Didn't matter how poor you was, he's just happy all
But
the time anyway, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and we
And
happened to be from the same
um,
uh, town too. We
yeah,
grew up in the same
yeah,
town, so and it was a town that at one time, now not today, but at one time, you knew
yeah,
everybody in this town.
yeah.
Okay, and it was
And
we
yeah.
ran around in gangs.
And actually, Joe, Dewey Newton
Oh,
ran
one
Newton. It was
arm
Newton
chewing tobacco.
Township. Dewey Newton.
Yeah.
Yep. Old Dewey Newton. He was. Yep.
How about old
Uh,
Ike in the
yeah.
rhubarb
Ike Moore
garden?
sending you up there on the hill to get him some walnuts for
Right?
Christmas. Yeah.
Old man Butler in the grab
Yeah.
bags.
Butler.
See, that's
Yeah.
that shit people. You don't see that kind of shit
Uh,
these days, you know.
yeah.
For a young lady like,
Right. But,
but thank God that they had that they're
mm,
giving her an old school upbringings,
yeah.
you know, because
Because
and may make it to her children.
it's probably what get that little girl through right now, Joe. Um,
I can only
you
imagine
know.
what she feels
Uh,
like. I would.
um,
I'm imagine I'm 9,
well,
and
and
I'm away from
yeah,
my family. I'm in a strange
you
place,
don't know. Uh,
and
your dad's gone
oh
all
my God,
week.
I'm 30
And
all of a sudden,
uh-huh.
and I am freaking
And
the fuck
I
out.
know she ain't heard from nobody.
All
I
right,
mean, right? And
I'm
and
having a conniption fit if I'm
I
honest.
wouldn't know what you'd be thinking, Joe.
I
I just
think
think that it'd be pretty tough. Yeah.
I think that I would probably have done opened a window and found my home.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, Bob.
Um,
I really think I would because even at 9, when I was 9, I knew I could look around and know what was normal, what wasn't normal. You know, I had opinions. Remember 9? You
yeah,
know,
yeah, I don't
can
know.
you remember
Yeah,
being 9? And
yeah. And well, yeah, I guess this little girl that was 9, but I'm raised with kind of a little older people. She's kind of you know, kept herself very, pretty bright.
well,
Just kick back, but still be scary, wouldn't it, Joe?
yeah,
Um,
it would be terrifying
um,
to be frank. You
and then
know,
you got these social workers like these CPS social workers, whatever.
yeah. Let's
If
talk a little bit about
you
them.
sit back and you look at them and you're like, oh, she's like grandma, but then when they get up there, they act like Hitler. They stick their hands out in your face. Say, "Stop! It's mine."
Right.
Or shit
Almost
that.
like,
Yeah,
almost like
it's ridiculous, Joe.
they have
Um,
some sort of
yeah,
power that
yeah,
they
and
need. I remind you, they are civil servants, nothing more.
yeah,
They work for him, me, you, the public. They're public servants. They have no power to Hitler your ass.
right. That's
Okay?
right, Joe. They
Just
don't.
keep that in mind.
And but they
I just
they
had to get that in
manipulate.
there.
They
Yeah.
manipulate their way out of a lie. They manipulate your way into a lie. If right is right, Joe, and wrong is wrong, then what is
You're
what is
damn right.
CPS, Joe? What are they?
What did I title this?
I don't know.
Crime is a crime.
Yeah,
No matter what side of the fence you're on, a
Right.
crime is still a crime.
yeah,
So, with that being said, I also heard that the Muskingum County Job and Family Services took away phone rights. I believe
Yeah,
when
I
I
heard
was
that
in,
too.
I
Yeah,
sit
yes,
down
I
with
did.
him, and
Um,
I sit down
um,
with the gentleman and had about a 45-minute discussion about this. So I got some facts, and he gave me copies and Hugh Bob copies
yeah.
to show you,
and
and we will get to that.
I talked to the woman though, and
You did?
yeah, she's.
I didn't know
She
that.
said her phone proved. I said, "Nah, Grandma made it." Didn't she? Said, "Yeah, because of Grandma." But and she said, "Yeah." She said, "I ain't talked to her for 8 days or something like that," and
I mean,
and
changed.
everything. And,
How's she look like she's feeling? The grandma. I mean,
she's trying to get
if you
through
would
Joe
describe it,
that
I never got to see her or talk to
they
her.
about got her. She's about fed up and with them, and she's just thrashing on her hard.
Okay.
It's awful.
Well,
But
from what
that's
I'm gathering and what I know, the grandma is, if this case, the child being taken, if this case was the world, I'm gathering, I'm drawing a picture that this grandma is God. That's how much power she holds because she has custody. She has physical and residential, which are synonymous. They're the same thing. Custody of the child that was taken.
They think
Now-
they took this custody stuff away. I think is what she told us. But you know what? She said both barrels are loaded, and I don't know what that meant, Joe. But
Well, it sounded like a fair warning to me of some sort. We can't speculate. I can only speculate, but that sounds like it got really serious really fast. Like I was saying, things can go like that.
There's the kid misses Granny misses kid, and Papa was in there somewhere. And, it's
I wanted to mention.
It's just hard times for people when people do that, and they do that. They do that not just once to people; they do it twice to people, and it just tears people apart. But you know what? People's gonna start standing up.
They need
not
to
taking it.
Exactly, Hugh Bob.
And,
would you please tell the audience that again, please?
What?
About standing up.
People's gonna start standing up and not taking it.
Quit
Never
complying. Compliance leads to
Financial.
more enforcement.
But before they ask you to do anything, first thing you want to do is get on to, get on by your own drug test or whatever they want you to do. Take it and take it back with you, or, go somewhere and take your own.
You know what? Tell them no.
Or tell them no.
Fucking say no, man.
Yeah. You can say no, okay?
To all you young folks out there, that's a word you guys get to learning to say.
I'm a CPS. Where you tell me no, Joe?
I don't have a problem telling you no because
that, but
sometimes
you're gonna have to take a drug test. Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
I'm not going to get rude about it.
not a squad.
I have to
Um,
decline. Thank you for the offer, but
okay.
I feel there's no grounds for you
I
to take
guess
a pound of my flesh.
decline you from this case. So
Oh,
is
I
that what
see
you're
where you're
saying? Is that
going.
what you're saying? Okay.
Is that saying anything from me?
Because
Especially when you're the one who fucked up and delivered shit to the wrong place, to the wrong people, took the
yeah,
wrong fucking kid.
well, I got to cover my ass, Joe, because I got to also cover my ass to the judge and to
Right.
the other woman over there. And
Which reminds me, why are you pushing it through the system so fast? I get a notice
yeah,
in my door. Well, the grandparents, and on the 1st
yeah,
of February,
guys on rape cases
and
and
then
everything, and then
the court date is on the 4th of February at 9 a.m.
what used to take
Why?
2 weeks or 4 weeks and 6 weeks. Joe, they not got knocked down to 1 week, and
Understand
they
you,
do a
Bob.
whole case in like what 4 months. That's a
How can they push something through that fast, you wonder?
I don't
You
know.
know?
I think it would take that long to get off somebody's system,
Well,
But
I mean, I think I'll mention this real quick because you got me thinking about it. Now, there was a letter that was written that the group advised to write to the judge, and she did her opinion and statements about such and such. Well, from what I gather, they took that and then twisted the words around and shit to make it sound like she was saying something that she never even said.
the people's here running the courts here, right here, right, and they said, well, what can we do? And this happened to me a long time ago, Joe. But, and they say, what you got to do is you got to write a letter to the judge, okay, and about why you think that you should have this kid, okay, and this woman's just talking to him. But,
oh, wait a minute. I got to pause him for a minute because they're asking her to write a letter telling them why she should have this child when she already has custody of the child.
Right.
Just thought I'd point that out. Okay, I'm sorry.
And then so you write a nice letter and why you think that yourself should have this kid or whoever. You're talking about a grandma now. It's got love and kindness in her heart and everything.
From what I hear, woman.
And you write you get this letter back every day. And then one day here comes that letter, okay? And you open it up and it says, Director of Courts. Who's the Director of Courts?
Huh, well, must be somebody really
and he's
important,
telling you that it must be.
Like big feet and shit. I got really big feet.
Yeah, I just started writing him after I heard this. But,
I can,
I think his name was Robert or Bob or something like that.
That sounds like he could be called Dick, huh? Richard?
Probably, yeah.
Dick Ed.
Won't be long now. Like a sword did. Won't be long now.
Probably not even circumcised either. But
well, Granny thought that, she had a nice letter. She's gonna get the kid, right? Well,
serious situation, folks.
Granny read that, and oh my gosh, Joe. You know what they did? You know what they did? Granny, Robert, the coordinator.
Okay.
And he said, well, you're prying into another matter where that doesn't involve you, so we got to give your letter to everybody.
Yeah. And use it as evidence?
Yeah, use it as something like, look, she wrote this letter, But
from what I gathered, she's got nothing to do with the case.
Oh, when she did that, there was a time bomb on that letter, Joe.
So why would her opinion matter? I even wonder. Other than the fact that she has
basically,
custody of the child.
It didn't matter, and because I don't think it mattered, Joe. I think that
they wanted to get a statement that they could twist, huh?
Yeah, Joe. That's what they wanted to do. Then when she wrote the letter, well, she should have the kid.
Corruption.
Then that puts her the right to be put into the case, but not in the case. Just put in it, but not used in the case.
I wonder how can you be part of something and not part of it? That's like don't flying squirrels.
That's like I wanted to write a couple lines in your book, but and you said no. I said okay. I won't.
You do have a letter from the grandfather, though, don't you? One piece of paper that
I gotta go back and grab it.
Well, let me. I'll finish. Let me. Now.
But what it is, Joe, is they get you every. They're dirty, Joe, and
into defense mode because I think that they got some plans, don't they?
I think they do, Joe. For Joe, I watched some raw footage.
Wouldn't we really like that?
Yeah, I am going to get a couple raw footage.
That'll bring a whole new meaning to being the secret.
Yeah.
The hand in Mona Lisa's skirt, because
I guess anybody can walk up any courtroom. I don't know, it's because they're juvenile.
Yeah.
If you walk in with the daughter, I guess you must be the daughter's son.
Well, from what I gather, the judge don't even say who's allowed in the courtroom. It's the grandma taken from sister.
Yeah.
That gets to say who. Gets to go. Now, how in the hell does that fucking happen, huh? Folks, you tell me.
It happens to the people that shouldn't happen to.
Well,
but
it reminds me. It reminds me of the old. What was it? Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
He's out there, and they're flying through fucking outer space, and they realize, I ain't got my 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Warp back.
Where'd you go?
But your warp drive's broken.
Yeah. And then.
Fuck. Bullshit.
What else they did?
Well, it's our content. If that keeps happening, try to please bear with us. We got. It's all right.
They're all done.
They're using the grandmother's past to try and use her as a scapegoat to give legality to the fact they committed this crime against her. In my opinion, that's my words, my opinion. I wrote that, and
I think that's right.
That'd be a good summary of the situation. Thank God, they got them documents, which you're going to get ready to get out because they saved their original father did.
Yeah.
Now,
I had all of them.
If it wasn't for that, they wouldn't be able to prove there was a crime committed. Now, would they? I mean, they'd be in what they call it, up Chick Creek without an oar.
Well, from what I've seen, she has is there's a lot of stuff in that they don't have, which but because they're giving it to other people, but they're saying they don't have it. But
they don't have the.
How could you not have something
documentation that they have? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. How could you not have something that you graduated from?
Okay.
Like a diploma.
I see what you're saying.
That's about what it's like, Joe.
Yeah. I mean, if I graduated high school, and they, gave me my diploma, then throw their copy away.
Did you throw your diploma away, Joe? I didn't.
No. I thought it was something I might want to keep a hold of. But that's me. I'm crazy.
But Granny kept everything, and thank God she did.
Next time I'm gonna have a hat like you, though. You know that?
Yeah, I'll get you one of these, Joe.
Thank you. That's fucking nice of you.
Steel ball Sterling, give that to me.
Really?
About 14 years ago.
Wow. That if you can get steel ball sterling
Give you a
to
hat?
give you a hat,
Yeah, I had to climb high to get
you
it, though.
got talent, my man. That's
Yeah.
like
14 years. That's what,
yeah,
exactly.
that's
Matter of
definitely
fact, it was in that building over there that
rough.
he had, but had to climb up and get it. I bird shit all over. I
Was it a
took it
good
off in the
night
creek.
or was it a
It
good
was a
night?
good night to get this hat.
I love good nights,
Oh,
man.
yeah, I do too.
You know, if it wasn't for the good
I
nights,
know.
you know, life wouldn't
man.
be fucking worth living, now would it?
No,
You know? But
but it's horrible. But, yeah.
they
But I'll be back. I got to run out here for a minute. though.
okay, why don't you
I'll
grab
be right
if
back.
you that letter the grandfather
Yeah.
said that we could, because they was his own words,
Yeah.
and he said that
Right.
he would like to have
But he wants you to read
how
it.
I'll
Yeah,
read
okay.
it, but
It'll take a second. My coat, it's in my coat. My coat's stuck on that tree branch out
okay,
there.
well,
Where,
you know,
that's a pretty steep
I'll-
ladder you have there.
I'll keep the light on for you, like
Okay.
the Motel 6.
Yeah. How'd you get that ladder up anyway, Joe? I don't know. You
I
amaze
don't-
me sometimes.
I use my mind.
Oh,
I just think about it.
yeah.
Pow.
Cool.
You know?
Well, I'll be back.
All right.
And
Well, while Hugh Bob takes a break and
good to see you,
goes
buddy.
and does
But
what
I
he
will
needs
be
to.
back.
Huh?
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it?
No.
Um,
We'll be back.
but we do this once a week. It won't always be shit. I don't know. We don't even know what we're gonna call it yet, but we're going to do an hour show once a week with me and Hugh Bob.
Man,
And I think
and once a week in the
we
bar.
should call it the Hugh Bob Show.
We'll do one in the bar. Thursday.
Yeah, right. We're
Whichever
going to get on our
bar-
bicycles
Whichever bar the people
and
wants us to go and
go from each corner of the parking lot. But at any rate, the documents, he's getting ready to get what the grandfather, the documents, their original documents, they kept, and the Muskingum County adult, how did they get their copies in? I mean, they got the original copies. So I'm arriving at the point they're fraudulently being disposed of and replaced with lies for the court. Now, that's just my opinion. I can't state that happened for sure, but you know, just let that be known. Just so happens the case though for the quit. Yeah, quit. Said she had a brighter future. Well, I hope it's bright. But 9 years raising the granddaughter. They tried calling like we was talking about and said they was harassing the daughter. Now, in which case took phone rights away. And I got something to say about that. If you don't even let somebody talk to them for 9 years, you know what? You need a good fucking world open, because you should have some fucking sense of compass saying this is wrong, and if you go along with the system, you are a piece of shit. Anyway, child cries, she's missing home, she misses her family, and all you know, and it's wrong. With that being said, I'm going to get into some documentation, unless Mr. Hugh Bob, is this the grandfather's letter?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to get the
Okay.
names under my
Well, you know what?
street one.
I'm going to read his actual words from the grandfather himself that he wanted read and known. Robert L. Smith, counseling. Grandmother has been taking care of child 9 wonderful years. Grandmother has had child from birth and is well-mannered and full of love and kindness. Grandmother went through CPS test. The only reason CPS had was they needed to see proof of grandmother. I can't read that.
Let me see.
You want to read it?
I can't read that. Are you in the park there? Where are we at?
Right here. I can't.
All right. It
see
says,
what-
well, I'm sending you all the proof, and that
There you
anyone
go.
would ever need
talk to the
through
talk to the people.
CPS. I can't. Oh, but that's hard to read though.
I know.
I read hard, but it's proof of.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, you better.
It's not it's a light issue,
It's
folks.
I'll go give it better.
All courses never fly. The truth anyone would ever need, yes, but still, this is not good. And why is that not good enough? He thinks.
So that happened to other innocent kids.
Right.
Recently, somebody else lost them to CPS, and keep in mind, Grandma's house left money. Has of many messages to CPS. Telephone and
Sounds like he's you're unprofessional.
So
Yeah, and the shows we do.
yeah,
That's what you know. You know, Hugh Bob.
I know. So and when they look at Joe, Joe looks back at him. When they look at me, I give him a finger.
Well, that's because he's got Rumpelstiltskin in the back. You're all in the goal.
Damn.
You know. So, yeah.
Not to me.
That's
like
that.
After this video, me and Joe's got to go under for a while. You know.
Maybe
it's all right. We got tunnels everywhere.
It's okay.
But yeah, it'll be all right.
Cause JoJo don't give a fuck.
And Huey drives a truck.
You know what? You're a poet and didn't know it.
I know.
But at any rate, I am at grandmother is emotionally hurting. Granddaughter was a godsend. And grandma, I don't understand how this happened. It's cruel and ungodly to steal a child out of a home where child has been their entire freaking life.
Yeah, the whole life now. Yeah,
Whole
exactly.
Life.
9 years.
She knows nothing.
Boys.
It pisses me off. And more than I on here.
Yeah, it's bad, Joe. Yep. It's got Grammy hours to work too. But
Okay, so granddaughter with people she and don't know.
Yep.
We was talking to granddaughter on phone before we lost phone privileges. Daughter called sister.
Mother.
Or mother, I mean, I'm sorry.
Just your mother.
Said, I not mom.
Yeah.
Feel. Child wants to be back with grandmother.
Yeah. She does, Joe.
around Robert, this is in and taken care of with grandmother all this time started at mother's home, not grandmother's home.
Maybe next time.
Not
Right, Joe.
home, but caused granddaughter to lose her way. CPS had no business removing child from
Granny's.
Zanesville.
Uh,
This give me your opinion. So, right is right, wrong is wrong. Then what is CPS?
that's a good question, Joe. What,
I was. Oh, you mean what it stands for, or this is Children Protective Services County.
Yeah.
Child Protect, and that's who we're talking about here. I leave this to you to think about, and if you know a grandmother's love, bring her home. Sincerely, someone who cares. Let me know you're receiving this letter. Thank you. So I'm assuming grandfather mailed a copy of this to CPS, or
he was going to, but they didn't. He said he wasn't even going to waste the damn stamp. He said he's going to keep it for him. Yep.
It's yeah, it might be a toilet,
So
maybe.
We're gonna work.
But even if it is a toilet, it was filed on the 1st of
I
February.
think it means you're fucked or something like that, Joe.
Exporte is to export
okay.
persons from one place to another.
Oh, you mean like this one? If you fancy how.
Well, jargon, want to keep you confused, discombobulated, like it may feel like you're a fucking retard.
That's how they get away with throwing on the ground jokes. So people can't read it.
Intimidation.
Take them.
Yep, I agree with you totally. But on February 1st, and based upon the premise of, or the premise and upon the premise, and for good cause shown, the court finds said motion well taken and being in the child's best interest.
Wow, how they twist all them words up like that, Joe?
It makes me want to, you know, I might just turn around and vomit real quick. Would that bother you, Hugh Bob? No, they didn't even in to boot. February 1st is when it served. February 4th.
I'll be damned.
Is the hearing or kidnapping X teeth? I can't even brush my fucking gums in a amount of time.
And I heard the grandma's on a 3-day trip.
Can you say, "Oh my fucking God"?
Oh my fucking God!
Thank you.
Come and have one day.
Because that's how I freaking feel about it.
Saturday and work up and took a kid on a Sunday. That's what I heard. Ain't that fucking horrible?
You know, it's beyond. It's beyond. I mean, it's. If I kid, Hugh Bob, you go take a kid.
Right.
Advice.
You're damn right.
You know what? We get thrown in jail for jaywalking.
You know what? If them people's had a dog, they liked it. I'd go take it, just sit in jail to watch him suffer a little bit.
I think I would take him letting pistol and shit.
Yeah.
You know, mine. That's mine.
Yeah. Stop.
You know, because you know it's oh my God. Now with are here place and he came to her.
Tell you,
How can they?
how can they take a
It's-
kid that grandma's got custody of,
Yeah.
and place it in different custody, in a court,
Without even salt?
not even just tell Granny thank you or anything.
I'd rather you just stick your dick in my ass and be on your way, man.
Granny's more like
You know?
they didn't come in and eat a pot of beans and stuff. You know, Granny she likes to feed everybody. But
Sometimes.
those help you?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Is that wrong? Because I told him last night, I'll be in there tomorrow. I'm all wear this hat
What
too.
the fuck am I doing? Right?
I'm gonna
Hey,
get me a shirt
I'm
made.
just trying to figure this shit out,
says-
folks.
Myron says on the back of
Hold on,
CPS,
huh?
fuck you.
So I just do this? Hit the X?
You gotta hit these, Joe. Over here. See him.
I did.
Yeah.
Are you sure?